Hi, and welcome to another mindfulness meditation with me, Sandra, and the Academy of Making Sense. So make yourself comfortable and rest into your favorite meditation posture. Mm. Feeling the ground underneath the bottom of your spine and feeling the ground underneath your feet. And just becoming aware of whether it's hard or soft. And handing your whole body weight over to the ground underneath you. Let all the body weight just flow down on you. Beautiful. Mm. Become aware how that ground is holding you. It's supporting you. And you can actually rely on it holding you. So even let go now a little bit more of your burdens, your weight. Hand it over to the ground underneath you. And just feel where the air is touching. Maybe you're touching the ground at your calves, your thighs, the bottom of your spine. Just become aware of that. Are you supported on your back? Are your arms supported? Maybe even your head is supported. And as we step away from the day that we had so far, we're leaving everything else outside this room. And inside this room during our time in meditation, there's just you and your breath. To slowly become aware of your breathing just as it is. Breathing in and breathing out. And feel how with your breathing in, you're becoming more and more aware in the here and now. And with every breathing out, you're letting go, letting go, letting go even a little bit more. Stay with your breathing for a few more moments. So last week we focused on replacing fear with love, with an important distinction between healthy fear and the fear that keeps us stuck in unhappiness. Healthy fear is an instinctual response rooted in our drive for self-preservation. It is the biological warning system that is automatically triggered when we hear the rustle of a potential predator in a dark forest or alley. It increases our sensory alertness and releases a host of biochemical changes that prepares the body-mind to fight, flee, or befriend. This week, I want to shine a light on something that can cause something similar in us. It is called change. Are you with your breathing right now? Breathing in and breathing out. And as you are feeling your breathing, becoming aware of those 2 points where your breathing changes from in breath to out breath. And again, where it changes from out breath to in breath. And as we are aware of those changes in our breathing, it's the same in real life. We can observe the changes as they are. As you are focusing on your slow and maybe deep breaths, with each inflow and outflow of your breath, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more peaceful. And as you drift into a deep state of relaxation, imagine that you are transported to a beautiful, serene, natural environment. The air is warm and fragrant with the aroma of sweet tropical flowers. The sky is deep blue with only a rare cloud lazily floating by. The sun bathes you in its comforting warm light. The sounds of exotic bird songs and the whisper of a soft breeze through the trees offer a soothing auditory background. Nature is lush in her extravagance around you. Lush, abundant, exotic, sensual. In this beautiful place, imagine yourself lying on a blanket on a soft, grassy mound. Feel the sense of connection, the sense of comfort to all of nature, allowing the nurturing sounds, sensations, sights, and smells to give you a sense of deep comfort. You are returning to the womb of creation, enjoying this experience of being embraced and nurtured by Mother Nature. This is where you came from. Carry your feelings of comfort and relaxation wherever you go. Wherever you go, bring the whole universe with you. Feel now how you brought this state of inner beauty, back into your body and your mind. And as you are enjoying this safe place in Mother Nature, being aware of your breathing, you see one of the most pervasive fears is the fear of change for so many of us. Yet often it is not the change itself that we fear, but the fear that we will have to adapt our rigid sense of self to a new set of circumstances. We kind of lock into an identity that defines us, married or single, rich or poor, young or old. And we view with suspicion at any change that threatens that adapted identity. Change can also make us feel out of control, helpless, feeling almost at the mercy of chaos. And although we can't stop the cycles of change from turning, we can learn to see change as a friend rather than foe. One way of doing that is practicing seeing the possibilities in whatever happens, even if the situation seems dire. It means a willingness to take a deep look into whatever arises, even if this might be a sense of disappointment or loss. As Rumi once described this heart-opening clarity, every need brings in what's needed. Pain bears its cure like a child. If you don't get what you expected, look at what happened and ask yourself, where is the gift in what I've received? How can I transform this situation into an opportunity to learn? In this approach, change is accepted, not denied. A sense of spaciousness enters in. On a profound level, every event in life has two possible causes. Either what happens is positive, or it is bringing up something you need to learn in order to create something positive. It's the same with the body. What happens inside a cell is either healthy activity or a sign that a correction is needed. Although life can seem random, in fact, everything is pointing to a greater good. Evolution is not a win-lose situation, but a win-win journey to transformation. Change can be seen as the self-correcting mechanism that aligns us with our purpose in life. If we can bring ourselves to embrace change as our true teacher, this may need a little leap of courage. Our life hugely expands. We don't try so hard to hold on to what we have, but learn daily to let go of the subtle attachments that creep into our minds. We find our own rhythm in the cycle of change. Because sometimes we even hold on to things that we know it's not good for us, just out of the fear of change. And the rhythm in the cycle of change is expansion and contraction, the light and the dark. Accepting change is the antidote to suffering. In order to find peace, we need to allow things to be in a constant state of flux. How does your breath feel now? Becoming aware of the calmness in your body. Becoming aware of breathing just as it is. Watching the play of the ins and outs of your breathing. Or that rhythm of expansion and contraction, followed by another expansion. Realizing the beauty of the simple things in life, like breathing, like changes, noticing the possibilities in the change. As scary as it might be in the beginning, we very often notice with awareness the opportunity for growth within the change. Stay with your breathing for a few more moments. embracing the change, embracing the possibilities, embracing the silence and joy. How does your breathing feel right now? In order to find peace, we need to allow things to be in a constant state of flux, just like your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. We need that change. Sometimes the in-breath is longer than the out-breath. Sometimes the out-breath is longer than the in-breath. But the only thing that's inevitable is the change in the breath. Healing happens within the change of the breath, within that rhythm of the change. If you're only breathing in, it is not healthy. Like you say in English, something's got to give. So observe the change in your breath for a few more moments. Breathing in and breathing out. Sometimes it's nice to just sit somewhere and observe other people. Observe the changes in the landscape, people coming and going. And although we sometimes may not like what we see, it is still happening. So we can simply observe whatever is happening outside and around us. All the changes. And I like that saying of if something happens, good thing, bad thing, who knows? We don't know all the implication of one change or one reaction. We can only trust that the outcome is always happening for us and not to us. So next time a change is happening and you feel that fear, that insecurity, maybe even a little bit of anxiety, observe your breath and then ask yourself, where is the opportunity? Where is the possibility in that? With an aware mind, you will be able to see that. You will be able to feel the expansion and the contraction within whatever is happening around you. And with that knowing, with that calmness and the observation, slowly become aware of the room around you. Slowly become aware of the sounds around you. Become aware of where your feet are placed and where your hands are placed. Inviting life back into your body by slowly moving your toes and your feet, your fingers and your hands, inviting a deeper breath into your body, and maybe stretching your neck or rolling your shoulders. Maybe stretching your whole body, maybe even yawning, whatever you feel like. And then gently, gently open your eyes and notice the changes within you and outside of you. And see the beauty in those changes. Have an amazing week. And let's see what changes until I see you again next week. Bye for now.